So I hope we're all a little bit more comfortable with the pattern and the type of question, the nature of questions after we have solved the first set. So let us go to set number 2 here. In the first question, we have an idiom. Select the most appropriate meaning of the underlying idiom. Idiom khatakipya jahe idiom mit itale til thugen mo e pawa pile pute na thugen ho ainole thu ching thu piliti te ho khaya idiom ho he he suddenly tried to throw cold water on my plans kita jahi a meaning he had lo le bangnam panggen him ti hi ne khat idea baklak theya he suddenly tried to throw cold water on my plans ale plan khat kanaya ja takahin ka plan chunga chu tui da pebo khum sakti na ta chu tile banga ball is he trying to encourage me or is he trying to discourage me so only two things are possible so either he will be trying to encourage or he will be trying to discourage. He's either supportive or not supportive of my plans. So throwing cold water, tui dap ki bokhom tila cho bol ta lo dinga ai gen sakti na hita dinga cold lampang him you are too cold you are too cold to her or giving someone the cold shoulders. So if you give someone the cold shoulder, what are you doing is you are ignoring them. So cold iti pala so something like distant lampang ita so discourage lampang akachita. So what is the meaning of throwing cold water iti ale? To seize the opportunity, to take revenge, to understand the hidden meaning, or to discourage. Nanaigan wala ka discourage lampang nila. So option number D hong ito. Next question number 2. Select the most appropriate antonym. Then again, gola antonym is opposite meaning. So we are trying to find out the word that has the opposite meaning to the word dainty. 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 Zi atang pia so dainty hi kwai describe na itale. Paksa hilo le numei na pang to ho dainty kiti sige so tun story vela princess the dainty princess janote. So dainty di phala something which is very small, attractive, graceful, elegant, very small, very slender, but very attractive. Ito so soft lampang. The paksa te ho ki describe na the dainty little flower and a small but very attractive flower. So that means we are looking for something that means not attractive. What is the word that means not attractive? So if you look at the last word here, number D, timid. So timid is just someone who is scared, lacking confidence. Adoylok. He is a very timid boy, very lacking confidence, lacking courage. Lao lampang. Demanding tila jo difficult. I have a very demanding job, a very difficult job. Energy, time tampi demand. Tila jo zahin niyo kat a negative lampang ko kaya. Zahin inelegant. Elegant iti pala something which is very grand, which is very attractive. Elegant iti pala attractive. So if you put the word in, so in iko ipala to zahin negative ngita. That means something which is not grand or not attractive at all. Very ordinary iti na ito. Then dainty, then again, gola dainty means attractive, inelegant means not attractive. So opposite of dainty will be inelegant. Then if we go to question number 3, select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. So again, this might be a vocabulary word question or it may be a grammatical question. So we have to see by reading the sentence. The article that you have submitted isn't make sense to me. The article that you have submitted isn't make sense. Isn't make, first of all, auxiliary verb is or isn't is usually followed by the third form of the verb. Third form of the verb, V3. Third form, sometimes it can also be followed by the ing form of the verb, is, am, are, V3 lo ing. So isn't make. So first of all, this is a wrong structure. Isn't make. First of all, even if you want to use this word, you have to use isn't made. They are V3 hi ngai. Isn't made ahi lo le. Isn't making. They are not making any progress. It is not making any sense, let's say. But anyway, even if it was made, so isn't made sense to me. It's a meaning of kidlo. So the structure itself is wrong. Isn't will not be followed by make. It will be followed by made. So dikloma. Let's see the correct option. Is it making sense? The article that you have submitted, is it making sense? So number A, is it making sense? This is a mga questioning tone. Question hong bang tim ito? Interrogative question hong bang tim? Is it making sense? Ito let so jahe question mark komte tengay de. Is it making sense? But the article that you have submitted, is it making sense? This is not a interrogative sentence, an interrogative sentence. This is only an assertive sentence. So assertive sentence also question mark le lo de. So is it making sense? When question it as a headache law. Then number B, doesn't it make sense? It also sounds like a question again. Doesn't it make sense? It's a question only kita. It's a question only lo de. Doesn't make sense or does it make sense? Does it make sense? Hale question hong bang kita. Does it make sense or not? Question hong kita. So none of these are correct except for option number C. Doesn't make sense. And also, whenever we use the word either do, does, or did, these kind of verbs are followed by the base form of the verb. Not V3 or not V2. So doesn't so V base kimang de. Doesn't make sense. Base form kimang de. We cannot use ing or V3 in this case. Doesn't make. This is the base form. So option number D. The article that you have submitted does not make sense to me. Number C. Then question number 4. Parts of the following sentence have been given as options. Select the option that contains an error. What kind of error? We will not know unless we read the sentence. The experimental chef combined flavors audacious and with an almost synthetic sensibility, creating dishes that challenge the very notion of culinary categories. So we have lots of adjective here. Noun, the chef, the noun is there. What kind of chef? Experimental. So this is an adjective. Combined flavors, or this just with an almost synthetic sensibility. So synthetic, the adjective katon kit. Then that challenge the very notion of culinary. This is another adjective. So there are lots of adjective here. Very halajai acting like an adjective. The very notion, notion hanaune as a adjective kita. So there are lots of adjective in this sentence. So adjective mostly will not end in the ly. There are some adjective that ends in ly, but like this one, synthetic adjective. Experimental adjective. So if you want to convert this into adverb, what you have to do is you have to add the ly. So experimental, it will become experimentally. But if you use the experimentally word, so this one is an adverb. So an adverb is supposed to tell us how. How. If you say the experimentally chef, so a meaning of kidlaw. Experimental chef, what kind? What kind are two adjective kimang de? Adverb imat pala how. How. So experimental chef is correct. If you say experimentally chef, a meaning of kidlaw de. Then combine flavors audacious. Audacious dito mga brave, not shy. Gumdewa ball. Look at her audacious nature or audacious attitude. Audacious gum, not shy. So is it audacious? This one is an adjective. Audacious. So as we said, an adjective is supposed to describe what kind. Experimental chef, what kind of chef? Experimental chef. But what kind? The question of so does experimental chef combine flavors? Audacious. What kind of flavors it is? So audacious flavor it. Flavors audacious to it. So the question that we are going to ask here is how? How did the experimental chef combine the flavors? How? As we said, how adverb. So how did he combine the flavors? Oh, this yes. Adjective this has to become an adverb. So audaciously. So here the correction is this one is supposed to be audaciously. This is supposed to be an adverb. How? How did he combine the flavors audaciously? So this word audacious is the error. That means option number D will be the answer. As we said in the first set, adverbs are a very, very important topic in GD. So adverbs will usually tell you the answer to the question how. So audaciously, experimental, if you want to convert into adverb, experimentally. Then moving on to question number 5. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Ram dropped the glass and it shattered on the floor. Ram dropped the glass. So very simple. Glass is cake. He dropped the glass and shattered cake on the floor. Drop here means what? Pay a casual visit. Can you drop by my house? Can you visit my house? Can you visit me? Fall or let fall. Sukitha. Drop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing to kibang. Drop an accent. So in this case, he dropped the glass. A glass is sukik. So it will be fall or he let it fall. Okay, question number 6, wrong spelling. Identify the incorrectly spelled word. Let us find the wrong spelling here. So let's just read from the beginning. The chef, correct? No error here. The chef used a special, S-P-E-C-I-A-L, correct? Recipe, dignota. R-E-C-E-P, IE, recipe. For the gourmet dish, gourmet, taste lang focus ho gourmet. T ka silent de. So gourmet is correct. Recipe, right? PIE, penhadik talo. Chef is correct, special is correct, gourmet is correct. So correct spelling of recipe will be R-E-C. Okay, next question is question number 6. Identify the incorrectly spelled word in the given sentence. So we are supposed to check the spelling whether they are all correct or wrong. So for this one, we just read the sentence from the beginning, check for every spelling. The chef, C-H-E-F, correct? Use a special, S-P-E-C-I-A-L, special, correct? Recipe, or this one is recipe. This one may be wrong. For the gourmet dish, gourmet, T silent, gourmet dish, correct? So gourmet, food that are concerned with the taste, taste lang bang focus o gourmet kiti. Special, correct, chef, correct. So the error here is the word recipe. Correct spelling will be R-E-C-I-P, recipe. Dahil so recipe, so recipe. Okay, next question, number 7. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment. The underlined segment. Nipped in the butt. Idiom. Hatong ita. If there is no need to substitute it, select no substitution. Idiom. All criminal tendencies, chance, tendency to do something, probability, high probability. He has a tendency to commit crimes, commit crimes lampang lindeo, chance tam. So all criminal tendencies must be nipped on the bud during childhood. Dan bo set na long thim him ho cho ane ulaiwa ipai to ka le phai ki cho nipped on the but nga chil pak cha hi lo le thai chi hong ki pan ho abula pata pai do le phai ki cho nip on the butt. So on the butt adik pen bangai de le nipped at the butt, nipped in the butt, no substitution, or nipped off the butt, nipped off the butt. So off it ipale away from, nipped away from the butt. A butt apata lag dok ding hilaw so a butt khalag dok ding kite ya. Nipped in the butt, in the chu asung azung sunga walag dok ding ti chu thei kilo. So nipped on the butt chale on the chu surface achung hong ita azung chung alag dok ding hilaw azung apat lag dok ding ma nipped at the butt. Number A. Then question number 8. Select the word segment that can substitute the bracketed word segment correctly and complete the sentence. Select no, correction required if the segment is correct. Okay, our original sentence pen here. Did she give her business card to the clients at the party last night? So last night, this is obviously past tense. So abon aka last night, past tense. So abol options did das so present tense. So present tense ite. So answer will be either A or B. Then as we have discussed before, whenever the auxiliaries do, does, or did is used, do or does is used for the present tense, did is used for the past tense. Whenever we use this kind of auxiliaries, they are always followed by the base form of the verb. Base verb. Base verb, the original verb, the original form. Singularly, past tense, original form, base verb. So, option number C, number original pen, did she give? Give to V2, second form. What we are looking for is the base form. Number A, did she give? Give her base form, correct? Given her third form. So we are looking for base. So the base form is given by option number A. So option number A, answer hong ito. Then question number 9. Select the option that rectifies. Again, rectifies means corrects. Adik lopen ki correct hai. That corrects the spelling error. So let's see the sentence. He was, no error here. He was determined. DETERMINED, determined, correct, to accomplish his goals. Accomplish. So accomplish, ACCOMPLISH, ACC. This one, original one is correct. Determined, determined. That should correct. Adik lo, correct hello de. Then accomplish, palis la hello de. Accomplish, this is the correct one. Determined, this is also correct, but the original is also correct. So this one cannot be corrected anymore. So it will be option number C. Okay, next let us look at the question, the 10th question. Select the most appropriate synonym. Again, same or similar meaning to the given word. Petite. So, petite. Petite again will be used to describe somebody who is very slim, very small, especially an attractive one. Happy among gons yung hakulelo nal dewa gong to them. Slender, attractive, graceful. Petite iti palacho, something which is small but as graceful as well, elegant, attractive. New ti cho hilawa mga nal. Number 10. And let's look at 11. Question number 11. Select the option that best defines the given word. What is the meaning? So defining the word banish, banish, bane. Batman akun na pa bane. What is bane? Bane iti palatso something which is harmful to someone. Adding a harmful thing bane. Bane ito negative word lampang ita bane harmful. Then if you look at the word banish, this is a verb means mikhat kinodok tinatacho to send someone away. To send away someone someone as a punishment. Banish noomang ipawa noomang soldok. He was banished from the village. Banish. Option number A, evaluate. Evaluate. So, bayan pakit tinaya jaya meaning relate lo. Then to harm. Bane is harmful, but the word here is banish. So banished is harming lampang kay kilo. Then determine. So number 1 hatong kibangtim. So option number B, relegate. Relegate iti pale a position ka sunyam tinata. So this is like demote. Relegate to demote. For example, he was delegated to the role of assistant coach. Coach apat assistant lut. Demoted. This is not the exact definition of banish, but this is the closest in meaning. So we'll select number B, relegate. 12. Select the most appropriate meaning. Dilemma. Horns of dilemma. Dilemma. Difficult choice. Difficult situation. Somebody is in a difficult situation. He has to choose dilemma, very difficult choice. So meaning of difficult choice, same meaning. Situation. Now situation it can be a positive situation or it can also be a negative situation. If this was a negative situation, then this will be the synonym of dilemma. But situation itself is not definitive whether it is positive or negative. So Japan here we cannot select this one. Worn, alui, worn down, or very old. Nothing to do with that. Portion. So how much portion apart? I want a large portion. I want a small portion. Portion iti pala to share. Sharing lampang habang makigelo. Then number D, plight. Plight. Pitiful or in a very dangerous situation. Somebody is in a very dangerous situation. That is plight. Can you please understand my plight? Plight. So dilemma, difficult choice, plight in a difficult situation. 13. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underline segment. Underline segment penyan ke laon. He enjoy going in a jog in the morning to start his day on a healthy note. Grammar ma. First of all, he enjoy jithilo. Why? Because he is a singular subject. Singular subject ejo. So a singular subject is supposed to be take a singular verb. So we are always going to use singular verb for singular subject. So what are singular verbs? A singular verb is the verb form that has the letter S in it. For example, is, was, has, does, knows, understands, believes. Verb plus sa pala singular verb iti. So here he is a third person singular subject. He. So singular verb kimangde. So enjoy hello. So the singular form of enjoy should be enjoys. If this was the present tense, past tense so he enjoyed. So we cannot use he and enjoy together. So either this will be he enjoys or he enjoyed. Going in a jog in the morning to start his day on a healthy note. So regular action ita. So regular action na so present tense kimangde. Past tense so he enjoys. Then another one is in a jog. In tichu inside. Asunga jogging sunga tai hungita. So morning jogging sunga tai. So here it will be why. Why did he go? So either we can use for a jog or on a jog. But jogging, walking, part let's go for a walk. He went for a walk. He went for a jog. He went for a run in the morning. On it so he went on a journey. He went on a trip. He went on a tour. So there are two errors in this sentence. The first error is this word enjoy. We cannot use the word enjoy, and also we cannot use the preposition in this case. So which option will correct this? So he enjoys, and then going for a jog. Then again, gola for walking. Walking, jogging. So option number B. Question number 14. The given sentence is divided into 4 segments. Select the option that has the segment with an adverbial usage error. Then again, gola ka adverb. GD nga happy apoy mo. Adverb describing the action. How? How did you do this? Jackson told Arya, generally I am grateful for your help. So hoy pen he adverb pala. Generally I am grateful. Grateful in mga describe. Who is grateful? I. So I is a pronoun, so grateful is not an adverb. This one is an adjective for your help. So we cannot say I am gratefully for your help. Grateful, so adjective. It is describing I. So the adverb here is this one, generally. So general, so generally I am grateful for your help. So generally simply can be like usually. Usually I am grateful for your help. Atang pia ki paksek dito meaning ka lo ito generally I'm grateful for your help. Atang pin ki paksek dito so we have to correct this one into something else. Maybe it can be truly I'm grateful for your help. Atak-takin ka ki pake or it can be anything else besides this one. Generally, so generally, option number A. And also, this question does not contain the option for no error. That means I adverb error himay because question is asking for adverbial error. So a sentence adverb so adverb dangom 15. Determine the collocation through the sentence. What will come here? Marge would describe it in detail. It in detail. Detail a noun form ita. What kind of detail will he use? Adjective. Elaborate detail, big detail, great detail, good detail. Elaborate. elaborate, highly decorated, or very pronounced, elaborate, intentional. Well, he did it elaborately. He celebrated or he made the painting elaborately elegant, very pronounced. Happy ang kisulang. So which one is the best way to describe the detail? How would he describe it in big detail? Size ita. Good detail. Great. So great. So the correct word will be great here. Okay, look at 16. Okay, last 5 question here. Comprehension is in there. So comprehension is a combination of grammar and vocabulary. So you need to be strong in both sections. So let's read this first, the passage first, and then we'll try to attempt to answer the question. Adopting sustainable practices in daily life, there's to environmental conservation. So the sentence is in the beginning talking about sustainability and environmental conservation. Small actions, reducing single-use plastics, conserving energy, planting trees, using water sparingly. Sparing, not wasting. Sparing, not wasting. Be careful, carefully, and reducing the use of electronic gadgets does make a significant impact. Significant, so big impact. Research shows that communities that sustainable living not only reduce their carbon footprint, but also create a healthier environment that's for future generations. Passage is about conservation techniques. Let's see the first blank. Adopting sustainable practices in daily life dash to environmental conservation. So what will this sustainable practice do? They will result in environmental conservation. So that means this is the action and this is the result. So action to result. In daily life, contribute, sacrifice, addition, supplies. There's one hint here. Adopting sustainable practices in daily life, subject do. This is the result. So this is the action, this is the result. So that means something will come here which will be a verb. So out of this, which ones are verbs? Contribute is a verb. Sacrifice is also a verb. Addition is not a verb. The verb form of addition is add. Supplies is this is the singular form of supply. So supplies can be both a verb as well as a noun. So we can take this one. Then if you look at the number, adopting sustainable practices in daily life dash to environmental conservation. Open. Supplies to. Supplies to. Supplies to. Then we can cut this one. Sacrifice, sacrifice nothing bang maumlo. Result and action and result bang so contribute. Add. Just penny add to dik my addition noun so add. So answer will be contribute. It contribute to environmental conservation. Number 17. Second blank. Small actions, reducing single-use plastics, conserving energy, planting trees, using water sparingly, and reducing the use of electronic gadgets. Small actions. So these are the actions. What are the actions? Reducing, conserving, using water sparingly, reducing. So these are the actions. So action can describe na ito small actions. What kind of actions? Reducing single use. So here, likes, dislike, such as Instance to dig my thay, but instance so I thay lo. This will be for instance. For instance, hila to dig de. For instance means for example. Instance, it is showing the example. So instance so akimang thay lo. So it will be such as. Number 18. Third blank. Such as reducing single-use plastics, conserving energy, planting trees, using water sparingly, and reducing the use of electronic gadgets does make a significant impact. How do they make a significant impact? How ite? So adverb kimang dama. Adverb also ly atop. They frequently correct, sparingly correct, additionally correct, collectively correct. Abo naka adverb ito. So all of them are adverbs, so which are correct. But how do they make significant impact? Frequently, many times. Frequent ito, many times. So this might be correct. Sparingly, ito not much ita. They all contribute to not much to hello. Additionally, let's say collective let's say, so either A, C, or D. But here there are so many things given. Reducing single-use plastics, conserving energy, planting trees, using water sparingly, reducing use of electronic gadgets. So tampi kipi. So all of them will be collectively. Tampi collectively. 19, last second blank. Research shows that communities that sustainable living not only reduce their carbon footprint but also create a healthier environment. Okay, who reduce their carbon footprint? Iti pala communities. Communities sustainable living. Sustainable living bolte tenghan carbon footprint reduce so the healthier environment CMO iti so communities to sustainable living practice mo ito. So communities who practice sustainable living reduce their carbon footprint. So practice, which one is practice? So communities, their sustainable living not only reduce, squeeze, squeeze sustainable living aba may action note ito dekilo clutch to then enfold so this will be embracing accepting practicing like so here it can also be practicing or using or adopting. You can also use adopting here. Adopting your sustainable living not only reduce your carbon footprint. Then last question. But also create a healthier environment future generation. Healthier environment for who? For whom? For the future generations. This one is very obvious for amawading against. So this is like fighting against opposite idea, very negative idea. So why are they creating a healthier environment for the future generations? Mawading So I hope this has been useful, and as you can see from the pattern, some questions are not difficult, and some of them may be a little bit sometimes complicated. So the best way to approach this kind of question is by getting yourself familiar with the pattern and also improving on your weak points, especially the grammatical rules, the basic rules. Hopefully, as we go and solve more questions, your understanding of the pattern and the rules and your confidence will increase. And like we said, if you have any suggestions on how to proceed with the class, if you have any suggestions or any ideas that you want to share, you are always welcome. Thank you for watching.